Good morning, guys. Paul from Alpha Wrestling Reviews here, and I have another news update today. A few things to go through. A few updates from yesterday regarding Sasha Banks, etc. But I'm going to start with a big one. Now, AEW have offered Dean Ambrose a $6 million a year contract, which, if he was to accept, would make him earn more than both Reigns and Rollins. Now, the rumour is Dean might actually retire, although he's actually still quite young. He's relatively young for a wrestling career-wise. Most people don't retire to their late 40s, early 50s. John Moxley did do, which is his real name, did do a lot of death matches and things in his younger days, and it's taken its toll on his body. It's either that or he's going to take a hiatus, but we'll have to see. But yeah, he's been offered a $6 million contract by AEW. It's going to be interesting to see in the next coming months whether he accepts it. But yeah, so next up we have a bit of a weird one. Now, Dave Meltzer, to me, lately is a big hit and miss with things. Now, I'm not in any way saying that this match was bad, but Dave Meltzer has awarded the Gargano versus Adam Cole match at NXT TakeOver New York 2 out of 3 falls for the NXT title 5.5 stars. Don't get me wrong, it was a great match. It really was. I wouldn't say it was 5 stars. No way. When you look at Gargano versus Andrade, back then Cien Almas, at NXT TakeOver Philadelphia in the January of last year, now that match was absolutely superb. That was a 5-star match. This one, I'd say a high 4 stars. I wouldn't say 5.5. I don't know where Dave's getting these. I don't know where he's getting these star ratings. It seems to be like he's going into a bag of stars and he's saying, "Here, have some stars." Yeah, it doesn't really work for me. So don't get me wrong, it was a great match, but I don't even think it was match of the night. I think the Walter and Pete Dunne match for the UK title was a lot better. Well, not a lot better, but it was better. But you know, it's one man's opinion. I'm sure other people out there will agree with me. But yeah, next up we have quite an interesting thing. It's an update on the Sasha Banks situation at Wrestlemania. Now, I said yesterday that she was unhappy when she found out she was dropping the championships. Now, apparently, according to Backstage News, she's actually got very, very verbal. She's made a scene backstage. She's been flailing her arms around, and apparently an accidental backhand caught an unnamed superstar busting their lip. Yeah, now they're not saying who the superstar is. Apparently, obviously, she didn't mean to do it on purpose. But yeah, so I don't think she's pleased to many people. I don't think that helped her case in any way, shape, or form. But yeah, so also she has stopped following social media, like WWE on social media. She's then started following Kenny Omega. She's then started following Cody Rhodes. And then she started following AEW. It's an interesting one. You're not helping yourself there. But apparently her and Bayley is in the same boat as Sasha Banks. She is not happy the fact that they lost the championships. But apparently, according to one report, her and Bayley laid on the locker room floor and outside a hotel door in protest, making a lot of noise. Again, guys, don't believe everything you see on the internet. I mean, believe me, I just shot myself in the foot there. But, you know, I don't know if I believe this one. It sounds utterly childish, unless it is. I mean, Rusev made a comment the other day on social media, or yesterday on social media, about, you know, something like "woman be botching, be gone." It was along the lines of that. I can't remember off the top of my head, so I don't know whether that was a shot at Sasha Banks or not. That botching comment, I don't think she's to blame for the Paige retirement, but I think that was what that was hinting at. But yeah, I don't know. To me, apparently also Sasha Banks' husband has made comments online regarding the situation. He doesn't sound happy either. To be honest, I think unless something drastic changes backstage regarding the situation, I don't see Sasha Banks sticking around long, or Bayley. As like I said, Bayley's in the same situation as Sasha Banks. So I think they should keep her. I think they should turn her heel, personally. Like I said yesterday, I love the heel Sasha Banks, the heel boss. But you have to see. Another little short bit of news is Sexy Star, the woman that ended up going stiff on Rosemary in a match and beating her to a pulp, busting her open, etc. Had a lot of criticism online, and rightly so. She just shot on the Rosemary and beat the ever-loving pee out of her. There's still no reason why to date. I mean, that was a little while ago now. But yeah, she has now got into a career in MMA. She's going to be starting her MMA career very soon, so that one's going to be quite interesting to see. But yeah, so like I said, that's only a little bit of short news. So next up, this one. This wound me right up. So there were apparently two different plans for The Undertaker to appear at WrestleMania. Now, the first one was he was supposed to be the man in the spot to interrupt Elias. Okay? I mean, that could have gone well, might not have, but I don't think that would have had as much impact as the John Cena entrance with Thugonomics, because that just was superb. I know I keep saying superb, but I like the word. Now, the other rumour, this is the one that apparently they was definitely going to go with, and Vince McMahon himself decided not to go with it on the Sunday morning of the show. Now, I would have loved to see this one. He was supposed to save Kurt Angle after Corbin beat Angle. Corbin was then going to beat down Angle just to prove a point, and you would have had the American badass Undertaker appear, save him, and raise Kurt's hand at the end of this night. And Vince decided against it. Why? Why, Vince? That, for me, would have had one of the biggest pops of the night, and Vince McMahon went against it again. So personally, Vince McMahon, suck my left one, honestly. And also, if Undertaker had appeared at WrestleMania on Sunday night, he would have tied a record with his kayfabe brother Kane. Now, Kane has appeared at 19 consecutive WrestleManias. If Undertaker had done the same, he would have equalled that record. But Vince McMahon doesn't like us to have nice things, so he didn't. I digress. Now, the next one is a bit of sad news. Former WCW star Vampiro, and also former Lucha Underground announcer. I mean, he did do a little bit of wrestling here and there, but mainly an announcer. Vampiro, sadly, himself has announced that he is suffering from Alzheimer's. Now, my heart goes out to him. That's not a nice thing. I've had family members with Alzheimer's. It's a horrible thing to go through. So I hope he gets all the support he can. But yeah, that's quite a bit of sad news. It actually shocked me a little bit. I told Sean and Ben about it yesterday. All of us were quite shocked. But yeah, Vampiro unfortunately has just been diagnosed with Alzheimer's. So my heart goes out to him. And finally, Nia Jax, another bit of injury news. Nia Jax has. Apparently she went into WrestleMania with it, but I think she only made it worse at WrestleMania. That's why her match-up, her interference in the match was quite limited. Her action in the match, I should say, was quite limited. Nia Jax has torn both her ACLs in her knees. She's got to have double surgery on her knees. And the rumoured time for return is up to 9 months. So we will not be seeing The Rock's cousin Nia for a while. I don't really care, to be honest. I mean, I don't want her to be injured, yeah, but I don't really care about the fact she's not going to be on our screen. I'm not really a huge Nia Jax fan, especially after the old face break thing. I still think she should have gone down to developmental. I never thought she should be fired. That's just ridiculous. She should never have been fired. But I think she should have gone back down to developmental and learn how to actually work with people again. But you go. I digress. So Nia Jax is going to be out up to 8 months, which is what it is. Now, I sat through, it took me 3.5 hours to sit through footage of WrestleMania. I've now cut out everything I can that is to do with copyright, so we couldn't use it. We now have everything left for the WrestleMania reaction video that's usable. Sean has edited a lot of it, however, he's working over the weekend and he has all the footage. So he should have it edited by Monday, so it should be going up on Monday. There is not going to be a news episode tomorrow from me. Next time you'll probably see me is the Raw review. But yeah, just to clarify, the WrestleMania reactions video will be up on Monday. Again, we are very sorry that it is taking us so long, but just work schedules for the three of us. I mean, I don't work weekends, but the lads do, and we're trying to work our schedule around each other, and it's been very difficult, especially since we've only been around for a week. So we're all still trying to get used to this. But yeah, so that should be up on Monday. We'll be doing our Raw reviews on Tuesday and SmackDown on Wednesday. Sean will be doing the NXT reviews from now on, unless he is not available on a certain day. Then either myself or Ben will take over. The only reason that I did the NXT review this week was because obviously the SmackDown review fell through, it corrupted, I had to re-record it again, and since it was on the day, I might as well have recorded the NXT while I was there. But yeah, so that should all be up soon. That's all I've got for you today, guys. Unless something groundbreaking happens tomorrow to do with Sasha Banks, like she leaves, etc., there won't be a video from me. If there is, I will upload just a quick video, just letting you guys know. But yeah, that's all I'm going to say for now. So take care, stay safe, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Enjoy your weekend.